Welcome back to my Houston Texans Franchise Rebuild here on Madden 22, and with Madden 23 as of recording this being a week away, I've come up with a plan for the rest of the series. Today we are going to watch this game against the Saints here in week 5, but then I am probably going to simulate all the way past our bye week, which is week 11. So I think the next video is going to kick off with a week 12, but we'll see how the rest of this video goes. Looking at the Saints roster, they do not have a great starting quarterback, but now that I've said that, he'll probably destroy us. But Jake Stark is a 69 overall. At running back, they have a 96 Alvin Kamara. At wide receiver, they have an 88 and an 81. At tight ends, a 79. Left tackle's a 79. Left guard's a 77. Center is a 91. Right guard's a 74. And right tackle is an 87. On the defensive side of the ball, they have a 76 overall left end and 83 overall right end. At defensive tackle, they have an 85 and a 78. Outside linebackers a 79, middle linebackers an 84, right outside linebackers an 82. At defensive back, they have two 82s and a 78. At free safety is a 76, and at strong safety is an 87 overall CJ Gardner-Johnson. But even with a 69 overall quarterback starting, they start the year 4-0, which is obviously better than our 2-2 start, but let's see if we can get our third win on the season today. Wow, their quarterback Jake Stark is wearing number 9. Something tells me that would not happen this soon after Drew Brees' retirement. Let's see how the defense starts today. From the 25-yard line, Stark is in shotgun. I imagine a lot of time will go to Alvin Kamara today, and he throws to the outside to a receiver who makes the catch and gets the first down. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they won't use Kamara today. That was a gain of 11. Now Stark going under center with Kamara back in the backfield, and now they'll give it to Kamara up the middle, and he'll get nothing. 2nd and 11 after Davon Hamilton blew that last play up from the 35-yard line. Stark looking to pass out of shotgun. Standing in the pocket, under pressure, gets rid of it to the outside. That's caught and out of bounds at the 40. Now a 3rd and 6, a chance for the Texans defense to get off the field here. Stark will take the snap, and he dances around, goes deep downfield, and that is intercepted on the play. I believe that is Sheldon Peterson running down the sideline, and he will be brought down in New Orleans territory. And here are Joe Spitzer's stats to start the year. They have not been great. All right, Spitzer, hopefully you have a better game than what we watched last time. From the 42-yard line, go under center. And we'll hand off to Cameron Glass up the middle, and Glass is not going to get much. 2nd and 8, Spitzer from shotgun and the 40-yard line. About 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. He will send DeAndre Toon in motion. He takes the snap, and he's looking to pass, goes downfield. That is caught and brought in by CeeDee Lamb at the 30. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Spitzer in shotgun again. Glass in the backfield, but it will be a pass play. Spitzer looking to pass, goes over the middle, caught by Cameron Glass, who has to stumble to make the catch and is brought down after about a 9-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 1. Spitzer back in shotgun from the 21-yard line. And it'll be a handoff to Cameron Glass. Never mind, it's a play action. He's looking downfield. Goes deep downfield, caught by Waddle, who is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston, and just like that, we have a 7-0 lead. All right, let's do some simulating now. 1st and 10 from the 25, and the Saints get a 5-yard gain from Kamara. 2nd and 5, interception by Jordan Brooks for 18 yards. So Houston will take over at the 34-yard line out of shotgun, and we'll give a handoff to Glass up the middle, and Glass will get about 2. I lied, he got 1. Now 2nd and 9. Spitzer coming back out in shotgun from the 32, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. He will send Cameron Glass out wide, so he is now the only one in the backfield. Spitzer will be looking to pass, obviously. And he throws to the outside, caught by Boswell, who immediately goes down. Now a 3rd and 4, trying to avoid settling for a field goal from the 28-yard line. Spitzer will be looking to pass. Quickly throws over the middle, caught by Glass for the first down inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 17. Spitzer in shotgun, Glass in the backfield again. He'll take the snap and look to throw downfield. He's under pressure, gets rid of it. That is caught by Waddle inside the 10 and gets the first down to the 7. Now 3rd and goal from the 4. Glass in the backfield. Spitzer takes the snap. Looking to go to the end zone, obviously over the middle, and incomplete, intended for Gabe Waddle, but that will bring out Harrison Butker for about a 20 or a 21-yard field goal try to go up 10-0. The kick is away, and it is good. The Saints start at the 22 with a 5-yard penalty on offense. Now 1st and 15, a 4-yard run from Kamara. 2nd and 11, a 7-yard run from Kamara. And on 3rd and 4, he throws it away, so they will punt the ball back to Houston. And for the first time today, Houston does not start in New Orleans territory, so let's see what they can do. 1st and 10, 5-yard penalty against the offense. So we start on 1st and 15, get a 2-yard run from Glass. 2nd and 13, 4 to Gabe Waddle. And on 3rd and 9, 17 to Waddle for the first down, so the drive stays alive. a 2-yard run from Glass, 2nd and 8. Sacked by DeAndre Rutland for a loss of 10 to bring up 3rd and 18. He hit CeeDee Lamb for 5, and we will punt to New Orleans. So now at the end of the first quarter, the Saints will take over at the 48-yard line, get a 7-yard gain from Kamara into Houston territory, and then an 8-yard gain for the first down. That would take us to the second quarter. 1st and 10, and a 7-yard gain from Kamara. 2nd and 3, 1 from Kamara. Now 3rd and 1, a 4-yard pass to Will Disley. There at the 24-yard line, we will go ahead and jump in. Stark in shotgun from the 24, Kamara in the backfield. He will finally take the snap, hand up to Kamara up the middle, and Kamara has some running room, and we'll get about a 9-yard gain on that play. 2nd and 1, Stark in shotgun. He's the only one in the backfield. It comes on a 5-wide set, looking to pass. And he throws deep to the end zone, and that is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Saints, and they make it 10-7. So now the Texans come back out from the 25-yard line on 1st and 10, a 2-yard run from Glass, and then a 5-yard penalty on the offense. That sets up 2nd and 13. He throws it away, and on 3rd and 13, we hit Gabe Waddle for 19 and the first down. 1st and 10, 10-yard penalty against Perry Patton. 1st and 20, CeeDee Lamb for 14. 2nd and 6, throws it away to keep the drive alive on 3rd and 6, knocked away by Tolbert, and we will punt the ball right back to the Saints again. This time the Saints take over at the 6-yard line here on 1st and 10, knocked away by Pat Brigant. 2nd and 10, 13 to Will Disley for the first down. 1st and 10 again, a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7, 8 from Kamara, a new set of downs. 1st and 10, 4 from Kamara. 2nd and 6, -3 from Kamara, and then on 3rd and 9, a 5-yard penalty against the defense gives them an automatic first down. And then that was not a 5-yard penalty. That was like a pass interference. They get a 12-yard gain to put them at the 35, and on 1st and 10, Alvin Kamara for 4. 2nd and 6, Alvin Kamara for 8. They're at the 23. One more first down. We will jump in. Alvin Kamara for 8, and actually they're at the 15 now. We'll go ahead and jump in here. 2nd and 2, Stark in shotgun from the 15-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the half. He will take the snap and look to pass. Stark to the outside. That's caught by a wide open man for the first down to about the 10. A couple plays later, we jump to a 3rd and goal from the 7. Stark under center. Kamara in the backfield. He's looking to pass, and he's rolling out. He may try to take off, and he will not get into the end zone. Brought down at the 5. Jordan Brooks on the stop will force about a 22-yard field goal for the Saints to try to tie it with 2:22 to go here in the half. The kick is away, and it is good. We are all tied up at 10. 2:15 to go in the half. You guys know I love 2-minute drills. Let's see if we can do it. From the 25-yard line, Spitzer takes the snap, and it's a quick throw to the outside, caught by Lamar Boswell down the sideline. He is brought down to the 40. And with that, we hit the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10, 2 minutes to go in the half. And we'll take the snap out of shotgun. A quick throw over the middle. That is caught by CeeDee Lamb into New Orleans territory, brought down to the 39. 1st and 10, Spitzer in shotgun from the 39. 1:28 to go in the half. He will drop back to pass. Another quick throw, and that's caught by Brian Tyson for his first catch of the day, all the way down to the 19. I don't know why we can't operate the offense like this all the time. 1st and 10, drop back to pass again. To the outside, caught by Lamb up the sideline inside the 5 and runs out of bounds at the 4. Now 1st and goal from the 4. Spitzer in shotgun. Tyson up top of your screen. We'll take the snap out of shotgun. He stands in the pocket. He needs to get rid of it, and he's going to break away from that sack, fumble the ball, and it's recovered by Houston. So now 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line, or the 14-yard line, with 50 seconds to go in the half. Spitzer will drop back to pass again and quickly throw to the outside, caught by Boswell, and it gets out of bounds at the 10. I would love to not settle for a field goal, Spitzer. You moved the ball really well to start this drive. 3rd and goal from the 10. Out of shotgun, he'll look to pass. And he throws over the middle, caught by Cameron Glass, who will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. We take a 17-10 lead right before halftime. We do get the ball to start the next half, so let's see how that goes. 1st and 10, 75-yard touchdown pass to CeeDee Lamb to start the half. I am okay with that. We jump into the Saints' next drive there at the 23-yard line, and a handoff to Kamara to the outside, and Kamara will get brought down at about the 19. So that sets up a 3rd and 3. Stark under center from the 16-yard line. He will hand off to Kamara up the middle, and Kamara will get the first down just barely. We jump to a 3rd and 6 from the 8-yard line. Stark out of shotgun will take the snap, looking to go downfield, goes to the outside, and that's incomplete. Knocked out of the air by, I believe, Ramon Kyle. That will lead to about a 25-yard field goal try here for the Saints to try to make it 24-13. The kick is away, and it is good. We are still up by 2 scores. So I screwed up and accidentally called a timeout while I was trying to simulate some stuff, but we start with a 21-yard gain. And then on the next play, a 28-yard gain to Lamar Boswell. So we are immediately inside the 30. Let's go ahead and jump in. Spitzer going under center with Cameron Glass in the backfield from the 26-yard line, and they will give it to Glass right up the middle. And Glass with a little bit of room to run will get about 4. I can't math correctly. That was a 6-yard gain. Now 2nd and 4. Spitzer going back under center with Glass still in the backfield from the 20-yard line. We'll draw back to pass. It's a quick throw to the outside, caught by Boswell for the first down and brought down to the 12. 1st and 10. Spitzer in shotgun from the 12-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. He will draw back to pass again, and he goes to the outside. That's caught, and into the end zone is Lamar Boswell for his 4th catch on the drive, and we go up 31-13. Now the Saints come out down by 18 points, and on 1st and 10, they get a 4-yard gain from Kamara. 2nd and 6, a 4-yard gain from Stark. 3rd and 1, 7 from Kamara. They're running the ball a lot for being down by 3 scores. And then they get a 25-yard gain to Jaron Spriggs, not Jason. And on 1st and 10, another 15-yard gain to Spriggs, and that will take us to the 4th quarter. We're up by 3 scores, so right now we're not going to jump in. 1st and 10, throws it away. 2nd and 10, 23-yard touchdown pass to Spriggs, so it is now 31-20. I really thought they'd go for 2 there. But now Houston will take over up by 11. Let's see if we can chew some clock. A 5-yard gain from Glass. 2nd and 5. Another 5 from Glass would set up 3rd and inches. And on 3rd and inches, Spitzer throws it away. So we will punt the ball to New Orleans. So the Saints have a chance to make this a 1-score game. 1st and 10, 21 yards to Spriggs. Is no one covering him now? A 5-yard gain to Kamara. 2nd and 5, he throws it away. And on 3rd and 5, he hits Will Dissly for 11. They are into Houston territory. A 9-yard gain from Kamara. 2nd and 1, 4 from Kamara. On 1st and 10, 6 from Kamara. 1 more first down and we'll jump in. A 3-yard gain from Kamara. And on 3rd and 1, we don't need to jump in as he throws a touchdown pass to Lindley from 21 yards out. Will they go for 2 here? They do, and they don't get it. So it is 31-26. Okay, offense, let's try to chew some clock here. 1st and 10, 1 from Glass. 2nd and 9, throws it away. 3rd and 9. Throws it away, so we now punt the ball right back to New Orleans. I think we had a meltdown in the first game we watched, and if we blow a 31-13 lead, that's going to be embarrassing. 1st and 10, a 9-yard gain from Kamara. 2nd and 1, 4 from Kamara for a new set of downs. 1st and 10, 8 to the receiver. 2nd and 2, 3 from Kamara. 1st and 10, throws it away. 2nd and 10, 7 to Gillespie. 3rd and 3, 10 from Kamara, and they are into Houston territory. Let's go ahead and jump in here. If me having to burn that timeout at the beginning of the third quarter ends up coming back to bite us, I'm going to be pretty pissed off at myself. Now from the 43, hand up to Kamara to the outside, and Kamara won't get much there, swarmed after no gain. Stark out of shotgun. We need to really bring some pressure. Hand off to Kamara up the middle. Kamara with some room to run, and will get brought down to the 38, setting up a 3rd down. And on that 3rd down, it is 3rd and 4. Stark out of shotgun from the 38. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. We need to come up with a stop here. He steps up and goes to the outside. That's caught, but Kamara will not be across the marker. 4th and 3. We could end the game potentially right here from the 37. Stark out of shotgun. Will take the snap. He stands in the pocket, throws underneath, and misses his man completely. We just need to chew some clock here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Spitzer going under center. We'll take the snap, hand off to Cameron Glass. Never mind, it's a play action. I don't know what we're doing. He throws out to Glass, who can't make the catch in bounds. Actually, he does, but he steps out. Now 2nd and 7. Spitzer from shotgun in the 39-yard line. And it's another handoff to Glass. Glass up the middle, and Glass will get another couple yards. 3rd and 5. Can we please get the first down so we can start chewing away a little bit more clock? Out of shotgun with Glass in the backfield. Spitzer will take the snap and look to pass. Please dump this off for an easy first down. He's under pressure, and he breaks away from that sack, but he will not get away from the next sack. Back at the 30-yard line, and we'll have to punt. The Saints take over with 1:53 to go in the game at their 22-yard line, down by 5. Stark takes the snap, stands in the pocket. He steps up under pressure and is sacked on the play by Zach Bradham. Actually, that's Malik Morgan, not Zach Bradham. But it leads to a 2nd and 16. Stark out of shotgun will take the snap, stand in the pocket, throw over the middle, and that is caught by, I believe, Gillespie again for the first down, and he is finally brought down after breaking 3 tackles at the 35, leading to a new first down for the Saints. Out of shotgun, Stark takes the snap and throws to the outside. That's caught, and he will be wrapped up and brought down. 2nd and 4. They have not burned a single timeout yet. Stark takes the snap, goes to the outside, and that's caught for another first down to the 49. 1st and 10. Stark in shotgun from the 49-yard line. With 49 seconds to go, he'll take the snap and look to pass downfield. Steps up in the pocket, throws on the run. That's caught, and he gets another first down. They finally burn their first time out at 31 seconds. 1st and 10. Stark out of shotgun from the 39. Will take the snap. He steps up in the pocket, going deep downfield, and that is intercepted by Shelton Peterson at the 5. Please just go down and we can get out of here with a win. We hand the Saints their first loss on the season, 31-26. That was a lot closer than I really would have liked it to be. Came up to Shelton Peterson getting 2 interceptions today, which is obviously big. I wanted more turnovers this year. Shelton Peterson is like a 92 overall, so I was expecting him to have a little bit better interception stats after I drafted him. But, you know, he came up big today. We get the win. We go to 3-2. Spencer played pretty well today. 23 of 30, 358, and 4 touchdowns. On the ground, Cameron Glass, 12 carries for 31 yards. And receiving, Lamar Boswell, 7 for 94 and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 6 for 140 and a touchdown. Gabe Waddle caught a touchdown, and Cameron Glass caught a touchdown. But Brian Tyson, only 1 catch for 20 yards. They really shut him out today. Leading the team in tackles was Raymond Kyle with 14, and tackles for loss, it looks like Bergance, Hamilton, Watkins, and Malik Morgan all got 1. Interceptions, never mind that, sacks. Malik Morgan got 1, and interceptions, Shelton Peterson got 2, and Jordan Brooks got 1. Jake Stark goes 26 of 38 for 317, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. On the ground, Kamara, 36 carries for 179 yards. And receiving, Carson Gillespie, 7 catches for 81 yards. Jaron Spriggs, 7 for 108 and a touchdown. And Dorian Lindley, 6 for 90 and 2 touchdowns. And now we are here in week 6, getting ready to take on Cincinnati. And like I said, I will be simulating a few games here today, probably all the way to week 12. But let's see how we do against Cincinnati. We fall to 3-3 on the season as we drop this game to Cincinnati 35-21. It doesn't look like Spitzer played horribly. 24 for 33, 274 and 2 touchdowns. On the ground though, Cameron Glass, 10 carries for 22 yards. We have not been able to run the ball at all this year. Lamar Boswell, 6 for 91 and a touchdown, and CeeDee Lamb caught a touchdown. Raymond Kyle led the team in tackles with 10, and sacks goes to Zach Bradham with 1, and no one got a pick. And the defense got absolutely carved. 25 of 34 for 368 and 5 touchdowns from Burrow. Mixon ran for 99 yards. What happened through the air? Jamar Chase, 9 catches, 133 yards and 2 touchdowns. Brandon Miller caught a touchdown. Cameron Smith caught a touchdown, and Joe Mixon. All right, here's what I'm thinking at the running back position. Like I said, we have not been able to run the ball at all. I don't know if it's because Cameron Glass is like a low overall and the simulation's affecting it, but we were able to run the ball decently well with Miles Sanders sometimes. So I'm looking at Antonio Gibson from Washington. They have James Roseman, who they took in like the 1st or 2nd round a couple years ago. So we're going to attempt to trade for Antonio Gibson. I'm offering up Brian Horan and one of our 3 second-round picks this upcoming draft, and we get Antonio Gibson, so he will be our new starting running back. And despite the loss to Cincinnati, we are still 3-3, which is the same as the Titans. We cannot tie them in the rankings because they beat us both times this year already, but we can try to get past them if they lose this week, and we can take down the 1-5 Jaguars. But we lose to the 1-5 Jaguars, who are now the 2-5 Jaguars, as we lose this game 35-24. Spitzer goes 25 of 38 for 336, 1 touchdown and a pick. On the ground, Antonio Gibson in his Texans debut goes 13 for 62 and a score. Spitzer also ran in for a touchdown, and it looks like CeeDee Lamb was the only one to catch a touchdown today. Malik Morgan led the team in tackles with 10. He also got the only sack, and we got no interceptions for the 2nd straight game. Trevor Lawrence goes 16 of 23 for 174 and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, James Robinson killed us, 162 yards and a touchdown. J.D. Carroll ran in for 1, and Trevor Lawrence, and through the air, Laviska Shenault caught a touchdown, and Tyler Drummond. And it looks like the Titans won in week 7, so they are now 4-3. We are officially 2nd in the division, but let's see if we can get our 4th win on the year against Indianapolis. And we improved to 500 on the year as we take down the Colts 45-35. This was an offensive shootout. And Spitzer goes 29 of 39 for 371 and 4 touchdowns in that shootout. Gibson runs for 100 yards and a score. And through the air, Gabe Waddle, 10 catches for 151 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had one hell of a day, and CeeDee Lamb caught a touchdown. Brian Tyson has not caught a touchdown in these last few games, and it's kind of concerning considering he's still a 99 overall. Raymond Kyle yet again leads the team in tackles, and sacks goes to Davon Hamilton, and once again we don't get any interceptions. And the Colts' second-year quarterback Gerard Poole finally loses his first game to the Texans. Last year he beat us both times. He goes 23 of 30 for 281 and 3 touchdowns. On the ground, Jonathan Taylor ran for 143 yards and a score, and receiving, Michael Pittman caught 2 touchdowns and Bo Grayson caught 1. There's also this here that says returning from injury, Pat Bergance and Shelton Peterson, which means we beat the Colts without our best 2 corners. And it also looks like the Titans won in week 8, so they are 5-3. We are 4-4, but this week we get to take on the 1-7 Buffalo Bills. So let's hope we can get our 5th win on the year and get back above 500. And we win our 2nd game in a row, this one 30-7, so the defense finally shows up in this video and holds them to 7 points. Spitzer goes 27 of 40 for 281, 4 touchdowns and a pick. On the ground, Gibson runs for 72 yards. And through the air, CeeDee Lamb 92 yards and a touchdown. Gabe Waddle caught a touchdown. And Brian Sison finally gets his first touchdown in this entire video, I believe, and he gets 2. Justin Reed, the free safety, actually led the team in tackles today, and sacks goes to Malik Morgan and Zach Bradham. And we got some picks today. Justin Reed got 1 and Sheldon Peterson got 1. Josh Allen goes 20 of 41 for 223, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. On the ground, they could not do anything. And through the air, the only one to catch a touchdown is Brandon Meeks. And we do have one new injury. It looks like Zach Bradham has a broken collarbone, so we will be missing our starting left end for the next 5 weeks. And in week 9, it looks like the Titans lost, as we are now both 5-4, and this week we yet again get the Colts. We already beat them a couple weeks ago. Let's see if we can get this win and go to 6-4 on the year. And we get our 3rd win in a row, this one 35-17. Spitzer goes 23 of 28 for 320 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Antonio Gibson runs in for 3 touchdowns. And through the air, Boswell 112 yards on 8 catches. Brian Tyson caught a touchdown, and CeeDee Lamb yet again caught a touchdown. So we're going into our bye week with a 3-game win streak. Granted, 2 of the teams are the Colts, and they only have 2 wins, and the Bills only have 1 win. But at least we have a 3-game win streak and some momentum heading into the bye week. And I know I said I was going to simulate past the bye week, but I want to simulate a few more games just so in the next episode we can wrap up the rest of this regular season. And we continue our win streak by taking on the Chargers 20-10. Joe Spitzer goes 26 of 40 for 321 and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Gibson 18 for 54 yards, and through the air, Brian Tyson 6 for 115 and a touchdown, and Lamar Boswell 8 for 99 and a touchdown. Jordan Brooks with 10 tackles leads the team. In sacks, Clayton Bird got 1, Davon Hamilton got 1, and then Sheldon Peterson and Nazir Watkins got half of 1, and interceptions, Pat Brigance got 1. Herbert goes 21 of 32 for 279, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. On the ground, they can't do anything. 11 carries for 34 yards, and the only one to catch a touchdown was Nick Eubanks. And now in week 13, we get our first look at a playoff picture for this season, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. And as of right now, here's the playoff bracket. We are the 5 seed currently. But this game could be pretty important in terms of playoff seeding because the Dolphins are 6-5, which is 1 game behind us, and they are not even listed as a 7 or a 6 seed, so this game could be big. And with that being said, I will simulate week 13 to see if we can pick up a win over Deshaun Watson and the Miami Dolphins. And our win streak finally comes to an end, 14-31 to Miami. Joe Spitzer did not have a good day, 25 of 37 for 270 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. On the ground, Gibson ran in for a touchdown, and through the air, Brian Tyson 103 yards, no touchdowns. Lamar Boswell the only one to catch a touchdown. Pat Brigance, our defensive back, actually leads the team in tackles today. No one got a sack, and we got 1 pick, which was by Malik Morgan. Deshaun goes 21 of 33 for 247, 2 touchdowns and a pick. On the ground, AJ Mallard runs in for 2 touchdowns. And through the air, it looks like Jalen Waddle caught a touchdown and Oliver Hendricks caught a touchdown. It looks like in week 13, the Titans also lost, so we both fall to 7-5. But look at Jacksonville and Indianapolis. Both of those teams are trying to come back. Jacksonville is very much still in this. They're only 1 game back. Indy is only 2 games back, so that is really, really insane, honestly. But here's the current playoff picture. We are still the 5 seed, even though we just lost to Miami, who is now the 3 seed. And it looks like with us losing and Miami winning, they have knocked the Patriots out of the playoff picture for now. So now this game could be massive for seeding, as well as New England is currently fighting to get back into the playoff picture for a 7 or a 6 seed. We need to hold our 5 seed spot. I am going to simulate this game. I think I've decided I'm going to simulate all the way until week 18, and then we will watch week 18 in the next video. But let's see if we can pick up a win against New England. We definitely do not pick up a win against New England. They beat us 42-19. Spitzer does not have a good day. 26 for 56 attempts, 285 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick for a QBR of 66.4. Not a good day at all. Antonio Gibson fails to find the end zone. Through the air, Gabe Waddle 7 for 84, CeeDee Lamb 6 for 70, Lamar Boswell caught a touchdown, and Brian Tyson caught a touchdown. Raymond Kyle leads the team in tackles with 14. In sacks, it goes to Davon Hamilton and Jeremiah Moats, who both look like they shared one, and we don't get a pick. Mac Jones goes 17 for 25 for 282 yards and 3 touchdowns. On the ground, A.J. Dillon 20 for 72 and 2 scores, and Greg Dillon 8 for 23 and a score. Through the air, DJ Chark 4 for 89. So against his former team, he catches 4 passes for 89 yards, and Gabriel Davis 3 for 61 and 2 scores. And with that beating, we fall completely out of the playoff picture. We go from a 5 seed to being completely out. So now we need to claw our way back in. And yes, we need to claw our way back in, but we can also still win the division. We are both tied at 7-6, but this week we get the 9-4 Carolina Panthers, who have an 87 overall defense, so they're probably going to be a pretty tough opponent. Let's simulate this week and see if we can pick up a win. And sadly, we cannot. The Panthers beat us 32-27 and knock us down to 7-7. Spitzer goes 22 of 30 for 266, 2 touchdowns and a pick. On the ground, the only person to get a rushing touchdown was Ramondre Stevenson. Through the air, the only people to get touchdowns were Brian Tyson and CD Lamb. And now let's go check on defense. Leading the team in tackles was Jordan Brooks with 12. In sacks goes to Malik Morgan. And we did get a pick today. Justin Reed got 1. The Panthers quarterback Travis Tracy goes 21 of 34 for 265, 2 scores and a pick. On the ground, McCaffrey runs for 97 yards and 2 touchdowns. And through the air, Rashad Howard caught 2 touchdowns. And while we were losing in week 15, the Titans won, so they go to 8-6. So now I think the only way we're getting into the playoffs possibly is if we win out from here. Luckily, we have a bad Atlanta team in front of us. They are 3-11, so let's see if we can simulate this game and get through with a win. I'm pretty sure that will end this season 28-23. We fall to the 3-11 Falcons. Spitzer goes 32 of 53 for 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. On the ground, Gibson fails to find the end zone at all. Brian Tyson 162 yards, but no touchdowns. Waddle caught a touchdown, and CD Lamb got a touchdown. Defensively, Justin Reed gets 7 tackles along with Grant Delpit to lead the team. No one got a sack, and no one got a pick. Tony Youngblood goes 18 for 32 for 176 and 2 touchdowns. On the ground, Marcel Theory 16 for 60 and 2 scores, and through the air, Evan Cooks caught 2 touchdowns. Like I said earlier, we are going to be simulating to week 18. I don't honestly know if our season is completely dead in the water or not yet. The Titans and the Jaguars are both 8-7, so if they both somehow lose out, we can still win the division as long as we win our last 2 games. The problem is the Titans and the Jaguars play each other in week 18. So unless they tie, or we somehow hold the tiebreaker over the Jaguars, because I know we don't own it over the Titans, this season might be over. But let's simulate week 17, see if we can pick up a win and get back to 500 now. And with that, our season is officially dead. I don't think there is any way we can make the playoffs at all anymore. We lose to the Jets 38-10. Joe Spitzer had one of the worst games of the season, I believe, going 12 of 34 for 154 and 1 touchdown. On the ground, we ran for a total of like 20 yards. Are you kidding me? That is a total of 23 yards between all of our running backs. Gabe Waddle 4 for 53 and CD Lamb caught a touchdown. Defensively, Grant Delpit had 10 tackles. In sacks, Nazir Watkins got 2 interceptions. No one got any. The Jets quarterback Parker Cooks goes 18 of 31 for 264 and 3 touchdowns. On the ground, Austin Boyle 15 for 61, but Marvin Webster runs in for 2 touchdowns. And through the air, Julian Chambers 6 for 93 and Elijah Moore 4 for 58 in a score. Juju is apparently a Jet now, and he caught a touchdown, and Marvin Webster also caught a touchdown. So obviously we will not be three-peating in this series. It really sucks. We won back-to-back Super Bowls, and then this series is going to end not even in the playoffs. And I feel like, honestly, this is kind of a perfect ending to Madden 22. Hopefully Madden 23 simulation is better. As you can tell, we are a 90 overall team. I feel like there is no reason we should be 7-9 right now. But we're going to simulate week 18, get rid of this season, and then there will be one more video where I simulate 10 years into the future so we see how the rest of the league is played out. But we do manage to end the season with a win, 28-25 over the San Francisco 49ers. And this was actually last year's Super Bowl, so I guess it's kind of fitting that this is where the series will end. Spitzer goes 26 of 34 for 287 and 4 touchdowns. On the ground, Antonio Gibson for 46 yards, and through the air, Brian Tyson 6 for 87, and Gabe Waddle 4 for 62 and 2 touchdowns, and CD Lamb 6 for 36 and 2 touchdowns. Raymond Kyle once again leads the team in tackles with 11. In sacks, that goes to Malik Morgan. And interceptions, Kendall Bibbs actually gets 1. Trey Lance goes 30 of 44 for 393, 2 touchdowns and a pick. On the ground, Chad York ran in for a touchdown. And receiving, they had 3 receivers hit 100 yards. Deebo Samuel, 11 for 122 and a score. Von Bozeman, who we actually had to deal with in Jacksonville for the first 4 years of his career, goes 8 for 112 and a touchdown. And Amari McCain, 6 for 100. But yeah, that will mostly wrap up this series. Obviously, we won back-to-back Super Bowls. I was hoping to go for a 3-peat to end the series. Obviously, that did not happen, but we will have one more video, like I said, where I simulate 10 years. We'll also look at the end-of-season stats for here and everything. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time.